Welcome to your mom's house.
This is Texas. Which one are you saying?
So crazy right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get so crazy right now.
Wow.
Got me looking crazy. Because I feel like that song is about you and me.
Really?
Well, because around that time is when we started dating. Oh, no.
Wow.
And then not only that, got the hottest chick in the game, wearing my chain. That's right, Hove. And that was right around the time too.
That's, yeah.
And remember, she's in the video. You see her dancing.
Doing her
Similar.
thing. Yeah. But you're into the new album.
Inspector. I'm into the new song. I'm afraid to go to the album. Are you going to do it?
It was recommended to me by one person. And I think whenever you have a semi-polarizing thing, that's a good thing. So
it's great.
One person told me this thing's amazing, and the other person told me no, it's not. And so that makes it interesting to me.
Okay. I'm just afraid of ruining my goth credibility.
Oh, don't worry. Nobody cares.
I toe such a fine line.
It's fine.
With my audience.
You think they're going to be like, she's not authentic.
Well, I'm telling you, in the goth world, you got to maintain your levels. You can't.
So you can't even check out other music?
You can very quietly. You can't like admit it.
Really?
Oh, for sure, dude.
But all you
for
homos,
sure,
you guys.
That is so disrespectful to the goth community and people listening right now.
All you gaylords listen to other
this
stuff.
Ain't Texas.
This ain't Texas. Go ahead. Say it again.
Woo! I can't hold 'em. Here's where they get me, is they put it on TikTok, and you know who lives on the talk, and then I hear it 50
who's
times.
Fully talked is this TikTok right here. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, of course.
What's going on? Why are you attacking me?
I'm not attacking you. I'm just having fun. What are you
what's
talking
up
about?
with the hate? Hate from Austin for your wife today?
I'm just joking, man. Come on.
You're cool.
I'm in a good mood.
But I thought you'd be happy that I'm finally getting into pop music. I've resented I don't like
cool.
it, and now I like one song. Here
TikTok has gotten you, grabbed you.
It got me in a lot of jams.
Yeah, it does do that. Social media has these like masterful 15, 20-second clips. You're like, what is this shit? Yeah.
I actually have a playlist in my phone, TikTok jams, of just the songs that I like.
TikTok jams.
Mm-hmm. There's some bangers in there, you know.
Okay, cool.
What are you listening to these days?
All kinds of stuff, really. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell you what I downloaded recently.
Yeah.
So.
Go ahead.
Taylor sent me this.
I thought you were
song.
going to say Taylor Swift. I almost threw it in my mouth.
Dead by Daylight. He said it's very aggressive, so I added that. I haven't listened to it yet.
Aggressive how? Like what kind?
He said it's really dark, fucked up. He listens to it in the gym.
Sure.
So I haven't checked it out.
Is it like heavy metal or death metal?
What's
the genre?
That's the artwork.
Oh, that looks horrifying. Yeah. That's cool.
I guess it's hip hop, but it's like not your standard. I got some Future here. I got the Beyonce album. I haven't checked it out. There's some Bootsy Collins, and I got some Arthur Verocai. I think that's Brazilian or something. Is that Portuguese? That's from 1972. You know, I hear, like you said, like little clips, and I go, what is that? And then I just download it.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff like that.
I downloaded Gary Clark Jr.'s new album. It's pretty rad.
Yeah. I want to check it out. Have you heard it yet?
I started listening to it, but I get so I get distracted by my own drumming, and you know what I mean.
By your own drumming, yeah. You're like, I could have fucking improved this.
He didn't ask me to help him on this album.
He didn't ask you shit.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
I want to check out that album too.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
All right. There's so much to talk about, so much to get into. So many important topics. Are you ready to start the show? Here we go.
I'm always afraid, but
okay, hold on. Oh man, for fuck's sake.
Baby.
Yeah.
Women.
Yeah.
I want to know. Big ones. Small ones. Medium. Big ones.
Right.
I want to know. Let's party on.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on, baby.
I like it. I like
Who's
it.
Randy?
That's kind of cool.
I'll tell you what's cool about this guy in a second.
Welcome to your mom's house. Segura.
Mom, Segura.
Christina Pajitsi.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Boots, cats, boots and cats, boots and cats. I know what the speed is now, ready? Boots and cats, boots and cats. It's disco. It's a disco beat. It is. It is, right? Boots and cats, boots and cats. I learned this. This part I can't do. That's too hard. What?
That shot. They use that shot of your. Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Of my coffee in my hands?
This
and
whole
stuff?
section, yeah. Look at that camera.
I know, but what? Is it funny?
Yeah, that shot is funny
It's
to
so
me.
stupid, yeah. It's like silly.
Yeah.
We wanna
Here's
see-
our work area.
I installed it a little while ago.
Oh,
Just
shut up.
having fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Well, I'll tell you because I wrote down some notes because I don't like to interrupt when we're watching. I like to hold my thoughts.
Sure.
And I have to say, this guy's like the slow build up. He was like little lady, big lady, medium. And then he got kind of an Iggy Pop. I wrote down Iggy Pop because it felt kind of very feral and punk and cool.
Well, here's what's interesting about this guy. This is a wild ride of a video. It's only so at first it starts and you're like, oh, here's another severely mentally ill guy. Right?
Right. Which I
Like,
love.
Yeah, of course. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, the angle. Look at this angle.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
great.
It's staring down, shirtless.
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of chest that is. Never seen anything like that. But
Very amorphous.
yeah, there's nothing going on.
Globular.
Yeah.
There's
And
not tits and there's no muscle tone.
He's staring down at the camera, strong overhead light. Looks like those. I didn't know if that was a shower curtain or a window curtain. And then he's like, women,
Amy.
Yeah.
Women,
Yeah.
I want to know.
And you're like, okay.
I want to know.
You go, this is real weird, right? And it's weird. And then he goes, you're
like
like
it.
little ones, big ones. You're like, okay, this is going to just be. And then you're expecting it to end with him just being like. But then something happens. And in a moment, he just gets a little bit of like swag to himself.
Right.
And this is this thing where like your whole life, when you're a guy, you hear from women and other men, but like women will tell you
Yeah.
they like confidence.
Yeah.
And this confidence takes over,
Yeah.
right? Here he's in the weird state still.
Wait a minute.
Still being weird. Hey, I'm fucking weird. And then all of a sudden, right there.
I like it.
Right there, someone went, ooh.
I like it.
Party on.
Yeah, I like this bit.
And when you're at a club or a bar and you see this guy get a chick, you're like, how? Because he went up and he was like, let's fucking party.
Well, this guy,
And some chick was like,
yeah, but
Okay.
it's also like I said, it's like Iggy Pop. It's like very like, now I wanna be a dog. Like it's kind of fucked up, and
Yeah.
like this guy could fuck. You start to think sexual
yeah, well, he
because
went there.
he's free. He's free.
Yeah, he's free. He's shirtless.
Yeah,
And he didn't just go, all right,
I'm looking for girls.
I'm looking. He just like, and he said, I want to party. So now it's
Yeah.
putting a call out to people.
Yep.
And so now some chick's like, I want to party, I guess. And that's why he's a fucking rad dude.
It works.
Yeah, it really works.
No, I know, because now I want to join his party.
Everyone does.
Because you're right, Tom. He created a vibe.
He did.
And now you want to join his vibe. Versus the other way was like, I want pussy. I want you to fuck
But if
me.
this video cuts off here, you're like, that's just a weird fucking guy. If it just cuts off with
Right.
him going, medium ones,
Yeah.
then it's different. But when he gets into this shit, this guy,
Yeah.
now it becomes interesting.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Is that the whole thing?
Bring it on, baby.
And then you go,
I like
what? Has he
that.
been drinking cough syrup? Like, this is fun, you know?
Bring
Bring
it
it
on,
on,
baby.
baby. Yeah, of course that's the end of it. You think this goes fucking on and on? This is it. It's all you get. You all right?
Yeah, I was hoping it would go into a song. I thought he was going to beatbox or maybe start hitting his own chest. Like,
I wish we had a song. I
You
wish we
know.
had a song.
yeah, maybe we can have someone in the audience make it.
Quick update.
Yeah.
Next week, I'll be at the Netflix is a Joke Fest in Los Angeles on May 9th at the Kia Forum. I have a special surprise guest that is confirmed that is not being announced, that you are going to want to rip your own tits and nuts off when you see it or hear it. Also, there are few tickets left for San Jose at the SAP Center on May 10th. I will see you there. Tickets for both are at tomsegura.com/tour.
May 8th, I have a second show for the Netflix festival in Los Angeles. And then thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Is that it?
No, that wasn't it, but we can do it for you.
And then Orlando, Florida at the Funny Bone.
The Funny Bone.
August 16th, 17th. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I should have known better.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard that fart so many times. I know it so intimately.
Yeah. It
I'm
plays
so
in our own
disappointed
bathroom.
to myself. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Have you told him about that?
Have I told about that?
I don't think
remember.
we've discussed this publicly.
Really?
Yeah.
Have we talked about it?
No, they don't know what we're talking about.
So we had a really weird layout for a bathroom, like the design of the home that we bought. It was strange. The guest bathroom was literally just outside of our bedroom. Such bananas.
People taking shits. And
Yeah, so
like,
they're like, can I use your bathroom? And you go, yeah, go to my room. Like, it's a strange thing. So we ended up, changing that. And then we needed to add a guest bathroom for the level of the house, right? So we take a space and we convert it to a bathroom. And while we were going through the process of making it the bathroom, we were like, we should make it fun. So first we did like fun wallpaper.
Yeah.
And then like a cool, countertop, a cool sink. We're just like trying to make it like a fun space.
And of course, a Toto washlet for our guests.
Toto washlet for our,
just take a
you
shit
can just
and
dump
wipe.
and leave with a clean butthole.
Yeah.
And then we wrote wipe down in our own signatures, and they did like a neon thing on the ceiling. So it says wipe down.
It's so good.
And then the final piece of the puzzle that really makes it amazing is we get the guy to add he adds a sensor that you don't see under the sink. So when you walk in, like you just walk in, you're like, it's normal. And as soon as you walk past it, music starts to play in the bathroom. And then we loaded up MP3s from the show that can play. So like as you walk in,
It's so fun.
it's like you'll just walk and then you'll hear.
Any.
Yeah.
You really need to take
That
a
one
shit.
I hear all the
I know
time.
you're black and you guys do your own thing, but you still have to shit.
And that you hear that in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And then you hear,
Are you retarded?
Yeah. And then there's a ton of,
Sniff that one.
Yeah.
farts.
Yeah.
And guess what? There are a number of people who have used it once and been like, I don't like using that.
Yeah, there are people who come over and they're like, no thanks.
No, thank you. Can you turn that
Hold it.
off?
Yeah. My favorite is when I'm sitting down and it goes F-A-R-T.
F-A-R-T.
And the best part is,
F-A-R-T.
yeah, that one. And then there's music that's
Yeah.
laid under it too. So like you'll hear it for a little bit, just cool music. And then like, I'll be done shitting in there or whatever. And I'll leave the door slightly ajar. And then you'll hear it like for another 5 minutes, like all these loopings and Top Dog talking.
And I'll say, yeah, there's a lot of Top Dog, which I like too.
You need to
There
wipe down.
are three, I've seen three types of, this place too. Oh, there all the time.
I haven't had any butthole itch for months now.
Three types of people have walked out of that bathroom. I've noticed that there's people who go, yeah, they don't really say anything.
They don't
and
say
they're-
anything.
Yeah, and you're like, nothing? And they're just like, it's like when we talk about someone came to your show.
Yeah.
And they walk backstage and they're like, well, we're going to go now.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay. Like you just saw the show. You're not going to say anything. So there's those people. They don't say anything. There's the people who kind of make it clear that they never want to go in there again. And then there's people like our neighbor who I brought in with his son.
Yeah.
And I've never seen people laugh this hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what's fun.
This is who it's for.
Chuck came over and he was like on the floor, like holding his. It was late too, and he just wanted to stay in there. And I was like, "That's the fun of this."
That's the best.
Yeah.
And you should also mention is that we wanted it to kind of be like a green room, like dark.
Yeah, it's
and
really cool
then
lighting.
The lighting is actually red primarily.
Mm-hmm.
It's like red and a little bit of light.
Yeah.
And then I put a true mirror in there.
So you can see her.
Yeah.
And so, but it's at the level that when you sit. So when you sit to shit, you see what you really look like.
So a true mirror gives you.
That's still in another bathroom though, right? Goodman.
Oh, Goodman. He's always with us. He's in our primary, where we shoot all the time.
Yeah.
But there's a true mirror shows you the reflection as other people see you. So you'll be like, it's really fun.
It's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad,
Buddy.
hey, I gotta tell you something.
What's that?
I'm poly and I'm bi.
What's that?
I'm poly and I'm bi.
Okay.
I'd go retarded.
Did you just fart?
Yeah.
That one too plays.
Yeah, that one's
Taro.
great.
Did you just fart?
You just.
But I like when
Oh
he
my
goes.
gosh.
He goes. I found a few niblets in my underwear.
Oh, yeah.
That one
Jesus.
plays in the bathroom too. I haven't had
Tommy,
any.
would you marry your dad?
Yeah. Cool.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
It is kind of our tribute to Top Dog.
It is, yeah,
That
yeah.
toilet.
It's
He
got a
would have
lot
been really into it.
Oh, he would have thought, this is pretty neat. Yeah.
1 in 5 Americans have learn a new language on their bucket list. If that's you, make 2024 the year you finally check it off the list with Babbel. Be a better you this year with Babbel, the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Don't pay hundreds of dollars for private tutors or waste hours on apps that don't really help you speak the language. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Babbel's tips and tools are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life situations, and delivered with conversation-based teaching. So you're ready to practice what you've learned in the real world. I love Babbel because the lessons are just short, bite-sized things. You can do it when you're just waiting for an appointment or, I don't know, sitting on an airplane. It's great. Here's a special limited time deal for our listeners. Right now, get up to 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/YMH. Get up to 60% off at babbel.com/YMH. Spelled BABBEL.com/YMH. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Man, the UFC over delivers, and the UFC is returning to Brazil this weekend for another electrifying pay-per-view with an absolutely stacked fight card. This is one you don't want to miss. I've teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook to bring you closer to the action right now. All new customers who bet $5 will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using my code MOM. The crown is yours. That's right. New customers can bet just $5 on any fight and receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight, including total rounds and method of victory. The more bets you combine, the more you can win. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Yeah.
It is the best thing about our house, though. It really is my favorite thing.
So a lot of people were alarmed by you,
Me.
as usual, because you were so hypercritical of my face on a recent episode of the show, and you were like, God, your ears and your fucking eyes and your nose, and you look like shit, and your nose is hanging over your mouth, and you're like, you really need to get surgery like ASAP. I was like, okay. And then the staff here discovered that I guess this was covered to a degree in episode 165.
Wow, that's early.
165. And I think I may have brought it up. Here you go.
Oh, here you go.
You know what else you have perfect?
What?
Your nose is perfectly straight and symmetrical.
Yeah, it's kind of a drooper though. It's starting to droop at the end. I think by the time I'm an old guy, my nose is gonna like hang over my lips.
God, I can't wait.
Yeah.
You've
Wow, you called it. How did you know?
I think I've seen pictures of like my mother's father and some of her brothers, and they all, I think I have a lasarte, like her side of the family's nose, and it all starts to do this.
Ugh,
They all have that nose. Yeah, my John Amos nose. Yes, exactly.
Well, is there anything to be done for it?
Yeah, you can have surgery as you suggested.
But to cut the tip, can they cut the tip?
They just shape it, yeah.
They shape it?
Sure. Yeah.
I didn't really think you could fix that. Yeah, you look so much like John Amos. It's crazy, dude. It's the same exact nose. People were photoshopping you as him too. It was pretty funny. I mean, I don't know. I don't see, I didn't think that he was a black guy, You
didn't think he was black?
Well, like I didn't like go like, oh, like he was a black guy. I shouldn't. Or
What?
whatever. I don't know. I was just thinking of the nose.
I don't
Because
understand
I'm
what you're
worried
saying.
that people would think I'm racist because I was like, it's not racist, right? Okay, good. Yeah, he looked like him.
I don't know. I don't even know what you just said.
I know. I just felt weird because I was like, I just realized now that he's black is what I'm trying to say. And I was like, I hope people don't perceive that to be like racist.
Oh, that you're comparing me to a...
Yeah, like I don't see it. Do you know what I mean?
You're talking specifically about his nose.
Correct.
And you think I have a similar nose.
100% it's
to a gentleman
similar.
that happens to be black.
Exactly.
Got you.
Exactly.
You weren't like, hey, your black ass nose.
Correct.
Got you.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
didn't mean to make it racial.
Got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of race.
Yeah, but you do have a fucking terribly John Amos.
It's
nose.
never, ever once been a consideration. So this Republican jigaboo that, it's a tax rate that's stopping business investment.
What? That's racial racist.
So that is
he said that?
Democratic Senator from Maryland, David Trone. He's speaking obviously to a black woman named Shalonda Young, and he claims he was trying to say bugaboo.
Sure.
There's a bugaboo out there, and sometimes I get my words jumbled up.
Yeah.
It's never, ever once been a consideration. So this Republican jigaboo that, it's a tax rate that's stopping business investment.
He didn't like catch it and go, oh my God, I just said the wrong thing.
Y'all, sometimes, you say it ends in boo.
That's
and
right.
I didn't know if it was bugaboo or what.
You know how that goes in your head.
Is that the full story? Does she say anything back to him? Nothing?
No, she doesn't. She really just kind of plays it off.
I would have been like, I'm sorry, what? The Republican
jigaboo.
Yeah.
Wow.
I meant bugaboo.
Yeah.
Who says what? Whoever says bugaboo.
Bugaboo is such an old timey word.
That's real old timey.
Who the heck is saying that?
But so is
jigaboo.
That's really old timey.
Yeah,
I wonder if Tanner, do you even know that word? Because you're so young. I feel like that's like from the 1940s or something.
I thought it was like a fun word when I was little.
Yeah.
But recently learned it was racist.
You recently learned it was racist?
Yeah. You've been saying it and getting weird looks or what?
No, I haven't been saying it since. It was just like, I was like a kid,
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I always thought just the JIG was probably the most fun way to say a word,
Huh?
Jig?
Sure.
Yeah. But I never, jigaboo wasn't
That's
something.
old-timey Southern racist. That's a really old-timey.
I think it's earlier than what you said. I don't think
sure.
I think it's like 19 teens or something.
Yeah, because I've heard like old-timey country songs where they use that word, and you're like, that's...
Can you look up what era that's from? Like, what year is that from?
Did a song in
1909.
1909. So yeah, so that's super old.
It's
so he's
so
like,
old.
what I said was something that my granddaddy used to say.
Back where I come from, that's how we
He's
call
from
him.
Maryland.
That's
but I guess
wild.
there's a
There's all kinds.
There's a fun line there.
Well, now you got me curious about old-timey racial slurs.
And why can't we bring them back? I mean, like if they're really old, bring them back.
What's new? What's old is new again, Tom.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. Well, it's cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I wonder if this has to do with dancing. if that's where it comes from. You
The
know?
jitterbug?
Well, like that's also an expression for dancing. Like do a jig is like a
Right. Do you do an Irish jig?
It's a dance
All
reference.
right, look up the origin of that word.
So like, I wonder if that's the etymology of it. I've got
So
my
this was
finger-
the first song that it was played in 1909.
Wow.
I've got rings on my fingers.
Okay.
Where is the volume?
Okay. I got rings on my fingers.
Jim O'Shea was cast away upon an Indian isle. The natives there, they liked his hair, they liked his Irish smile.
Okay.
So made him Chief Panjandrum, the nabob of them all. They called him Jijiboo Jay and rigged him out so gay. So he wrote to Dublin Bay to his sweetheart just to say, sure, I've got rings on my fingers.
I don't understand what the
bells
fuck
on
is
my
happening.
toes, elephants to ride upon my little Irish rose.
I gotta tell you something. I don't feel any racism in this song. This feels like
It feels sweet.
Yeah, it's an old gay, meaning happy.
We need
and
to bring
also
back.
lame song from that era.
I agree. We
And
should.
it sounds like it's Irish in nature.
So there went. Yeah, this Irish guy goes and he.
So how
they
does
make
it
him the
become
leader of the tribe?
How does it? What's the?
Because they call him.
Right, but I'm saying if you're googling it, like it'll explain usually what's the or how does it make its way into being a slur? Because that actually feels like a fun timey expression there.
Yeah.
There's just and in my red little hair, I danced and I pranced and everyone said, "Look at that gay man go!" And that's how everybody used to talk about being happy and fun.
I want to bring back gay to mean happy and fun. Do you want to just start using it again like that? I'm feeling rather gay today.
I had some fun shows. We had a gay old time.
Yeah.
That's what everyone
It was
used
a
to
gay
say.
time.
It was a gay
It
time.
was so gay.
Now gay means lame.
I know. But then it's just like the gays take the gay word.
I don't understand.
I don't understand how any of this happened.
There's so many ways.
Because they're
you
so
can-
happy being homosexual, we're gay.
Maybe.
I don't get it. But they do have fun.
What you got here?
Uh-oh.
So yeah, it says what you were saying. It comes from jig and dancing, and then mixed with bugaboo, which our senator was
There
trying
you
to
go.
say. The name of a mythical ghoul or monster like a boogeyman.
So you combine the two.
Oh, a
It's
dancing
thought to be
boogeyman.
derived from jig, meaning dance, and bugaboo, the name of a mythical. Okay.
By the way, even if he was gonna say bugaboo, still sounds racist.
Bugaboo
Still
kind of
sounds-
does.
Yeah, bugaboo sounds like jigaboo.
And also it means monster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even like so you meant a less bad word, like that you're still saying some fuck shit.
Bugaboo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dancing monster. That's really
A
what
dancing monster is what a black person is. That's crazy.
There's no way to spin at it. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, dancing.
You seen him dancing?
You see him dance? I didn't mean nothing wrong with it. I like dancing. Anyway.
God damn, dude. Bugaboo. I don't know. That's a real old timey word, dude.
Yeah. But you're right. We got to bring these back.
Yeah.
I think there's less venom in them.
I think it sounds, I don't know. I think the older ones sound like pickaninny sounds horrible. Right. That's right under there. I didn't just think of that one.
It says that comes from the Portuguese pequeño.
Right? See, guys,
A
that one's like
diminutive of pequeño,
mean.
meaning little, although it is used disparagingly to refer to dark-skinned, usually African child. So it's to slander a child.
Great.
Well,
Great.
It's incredible that just came into your mind out of nowhere.
No, it's on the page, I swear.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, there are no boundaries for where the mind will go when it comes to hatred. That's the fun thing about it.
That's the cool part.
There's nothing that'll stop it. They're like,
That's right.
yeah, but we don't have a word to insult the children. And then someone's like, you know what I just thought of? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
I just wanted a label for the group. They're like, no, what about the kids
The
though?
youngins, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know if there is a group where they even have a racial slur for the youngest of them. Like, I can't even think. I don't think there's anyone. What about the Jewish people? People hate the Jews.
Yeah.
Is there like a little Jew slur? A tiny Jew?
Tiny Jew.
Josh?
Baby J.
Baby J's?
Baby J.
No, I think just...
Yeah, you just kind of have to qualify the existing slurs. They're not as fun.
Yeah. Look at this look at this tiny newborn baby Jew. You have to say that. You have to come up with a word.
Yeah, baby Jew.
I don't know.
That's so tough. We got our work cut out for us.
The whole world does. You guys know what to do.
No. God. Fuck, man.
Yeah. Isn't it fun?
Yeah, thank you for bringing this up. I was just having a good day, and then I had to hear the fucking jigaboo again.
Yeah.
That's a really old-timey...
Yeah, it is very, very cool. Yeah, no, but that is special. I think it's like, it's important to point out that's how much people hate black people.
Yeah.
Is that they're like, we can't just have a one or two words.
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many like awful old-timey ones.
And then when they were like, there's all these horrible words, somebody was like, what about the kids?
Can't forget them.
We don't want to just label them with everything else.
God damn, dude.
Also, we have been getting messages, we should say, that we know that the Garth videos made it all the way to last week tonight, the John Oliver show.
It's interesting. The
I just like that
media.
that it's broadening, and that, and you think of the whole story, like the whole arc of this story, the fact that it's now in like on HBO.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, we broke the story on Your Mom's House ages ago when he first came to Facebook, and he was like, this is slick stuff, neat stuff. I want to break down the walls. We're like, what is wrong with this guy? So we've been pushing the story, and it's about time HBO has picked it up as well.
And then the next step, I think, for all of us is probably 60 Minutes. Once they do a piece on then it's game over.
Then we're finding bodies.
Then when the task force is on the property and they got cadaver dogs.
Yep.
And they're like, holy shit.
And whether or not Trish is in on it, which I wonder.
At this point?
Well, think about it. She loves him. She seems like a genuinely kind person. She might be blind to what's really going on. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean,
you think she helps?
Well, I'm thinking of like Eichmann,
Yeah.
Like his wife knew who he was. He's hiding in Argentina.
That's true.
But it's not like she was like, who are you? She knew who he was. So does she just keep a secret about who he is? Or is she a participant? I mean, that's really the question.
That's really her level of involvement.
Yeah, because like that guy's, Eichmann's wife wasn't a Nazi soldier, but she knew who her guy was.
Well, she knew where her bread was buttered. These broads enjoy the money and the lifestyle that comes from such things.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't want to rock the boat, Even Bill Cosby's wife stuck with him, Camille.
She knew what was up.
She knew what was up. She's like, I'm not fucking divorcing you. And then what? Some new woman comes in and gets my legacy, my money? No way.
Yeah, you just keep
No way.
You just keep taking them naps. You like to take.
Yeah.
We'll just see.
You think Camille knew?
I don't think
wonder.
Knew something. Yes, knows that's the difference. I think that's also the type of thing. Like I know that this guy goes off and does something. I don't think they know the extent or the
That's
details.
Your spouse, though, dude. Like
I don't think she knows the details.
You do suspect, but you never want it confirmed.
Yeah,
that guy is doing creepy stuff.
That's a crazy level.
I don't think you really can wrap your head around that kind of.
I mean, imagine if
dude.
Trish just walked. She's like, "I made you some," and he just turns around. He's like, "Ah." You see his eyes are black. He's got blood dripping down his throat. He's like, "Ah."
Yeah.
She's like, "I made you cookies."
Yeah. I told you not to bother me. I'm in my shed.
I'm working on a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of time alone in the studio. Sure.
Pal. Sure.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
Real crazy stuff. All right, we should take a quick break.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
And we are back, and joining us for the first time, you can see his new special that's out right now. It's called Wild, Happy, and Free. It's on YouTube. It's Ian Fidance, everybody. Let him hear it.
Ian. Hey, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, claps in the back.
Claps,
Thanks, fellas.
Yeah, man. You got all. Thanks for coming, dude.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
We're very excited you're here.
Yeah.
New special is out. You shot it in New York City.
Yes.
Cutting room.
Yep.
And we were just saying that you're a big Ghostbusters fan.
Yes.
You
Yes.
have the shots of the
I did
firehouse.
a shot-by-shot remake of the Ghostbusters First Call from the secretary picking up the phone, Janine, but we had to do a cartoon of that, and
Yeah.
it's my cousin Sherry answering the phone, and she's a huge butch dyke from Delaware. So she's like, "Hello, Ghostbusters. Oh yeah, oh we got a call." She's like, "Yo, we got one." I'm like, "Yes." And and so I'm in the car and everything, and then I enter the building, and it's
I always thought those were
fucking
fun.
awesome.
Like HBO used to do when people would get their half hours.
Yeah.
They would do those little sketches, like, to intro the special
Yes.
or outro. Those were always so fun.
Yes,
man.
those
Yeah.
are my favorite.
Yeah.
And they were like silly. I think one of my most favorite was Norton's for, I think it was Mouthful of Shame. And he has like De Niro insulting him, and then all those celebrities just like spanking him and being like really mean. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
And I feel like the specials they're just like, ladies and gentlemen, blah blah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of do something like kind of old school with that. And
Yeah.
So
That's very
Such
cool.
a great, and plus you have the creative freedom because you're on YouTube. You don't have to answer to whoever. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, we were a little worried about Sony because it's. I mean, we used the car, we used the firehouse, but we made my own logo, so we're not using the no go symbol. It's with my dumb face on it.
Oh, that's better,
Like
right?
I'm
It's
the
good, yeah,
ghost.
sure.
Yeah. And so we had the car for like 4 or 5 hours, and people are stopping and taking pictures, and they're like thinking it's the actual thing, but it's just my stupid face on it.
That's
it's
rad.
like waving
You got
out
the actual
window.
car?
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. I'll show you pictures. It
Is
was
that a
incredible.
crazy expensive thing to do?
The guys that run it and that run like the Ghostbusters Firehouse like fan site, they're all kind of like fans of mine. So they
Yeah.
really helped me out, and
Awesome.
we're super cool with kind of accommodating us and making it so that it was really painless. And again, like we were worried about the Sony thing, but I think because we're using our own symbol, it's just, I guess it's
Yeah.
like parody law,
Yeah.
But it was really, really cool.
Oh yeah, that's Annie Potts. We got one.
Yeah.
Oh, such a good.
I've
so
quit better
good.
jobs than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, did you see like the internet was going crazy a few weeks ago with reference to Ernie Hudson being 78 and
Oh,
him
yeah.
being jacked?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, let me see.
I interviewed him on a podcast.
Recently?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, I went line for line with him about his lines in Ghostbusters. I was
No.
like jizzing the whole time. It was amazing.
Let me see.
Listen, it's fucking crazy. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's 78.
I mean,
Look at that
I
one right
know.
there.
I know. It's amazing.
78 years
It's
old?
ridiculous.
It's fucking insane.
It's ridiculous. He looks awesome. That's dope, dude.
Oh, that's great.
That's amazing.
That is great.
Oh my gosh, he looks
78.
so
Yeah, and
good.
everybody's like, yeah, he's taking shit. So what? Of course.
Yeah.
Like, you think
Yeah.
you just look like that because you take some shit? Look at him.
I asked him.
That
I
looks
said-
like a guy who's like fucking 45, man. That's
No,
crazy.
He looks great.
I said, Ernie, what makes you so strong? Is it mood slime? And then he had to pretend like he liked it.
What do you think? What is going on? Is he just amazing genetics?
I mean, I think it's genetics. He's probably on a really good regimen, and like maybe I'm just being naive and thinking that he's just on vitamins, but I don't know.
And what does he say in this? He says, well, this is somebody saying like, sweet baby Jesus, I'm lusting after someone's grandpappy.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Asked about that, he says, it's nice to be noticed. It's been a little bit of a surprise the last couple days.
He had
I've
to have
always
known.
been in what I consider fairly good shape, but normally when I do those press conferences, I'm in a suit or a sports coat. Let's see. I've always tried to be healthy, he says the 2-time cancer survivor.
What?
My career hasn't been about focusing on my physicality. The most important thing for me is just try to maintain your health, just common sense. I see guys who really pump up. They get these massive arms and six packs, and that's what their career has been about. Usually the warden or the principal. I'm usually the guy in the suit.
Wait, how?
He hits the gym 3 days a week for an hour at a time. He also works with a personal trainer and a Pilates instructor. He says his trainer will put him through stuff that he feels he's going to be sore. It's painful. I actually enjoy it. He says he and his wife, nearly 40 years, try to hit at least 10,000 steps a day. They do that with their dog. I've always looked at physicality from a spiritual perspective. So he's nothing like, it doesn't seem like anything extraordinary. At least that's not what he's saying.
Yeah. Do you think he'd invent
Yeah,
that?
but this is just like those celebrities are like, I just lost the weight. I lost the weight through diet.
But
and
I don't think he's doing
exercise,
something
not
super,
Ozempic.
super dramatic.
And a bunch of Ozempic needles fall out of their purse.
But I think he's just like, I think he's got great genetics.
Yeah.
And he's probably has maintained a healthy physicality.
Yeah.
And now he does what he does, and he shoots some shit in his ass.
How old is he?
Yeah.
78.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Insane.
That's good though. This is why you should take the tea. Definitely.
I put the tea in the booty.
Do you think he's on the tea?
For sure.
Really?
Of course.
Yes.
You think you're gonna maintain a muscular build at 78 naturally?
There's some outliers, right?
78 with muscle? No,
He's gotta
not
be
really.
on the tea.
Shouldn't he be in like Guinness book or something? Like hottest
For being hot?
oldest black guy?
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
Yeah.
Gee,
That is a category, actually. So,
Hottest, oldest, blackest.
no, he's definitely on tea for sure. But maybe he's on some other stuff. I don't know.
He just looks like he takes
But here's
care
the
of
thing
himself.
about
He's
it,
not,
though.
like, veiny and
Exactly.
everything.
If you take tea at 78 just out of nowhere, this doesn't just happen to you. This happens because he has a great baseline. He's continued to probably eat healthy, stay active, and lift weights. This guy definitely has weight training.
Yeah, and in the interview I did with him, he said he doesn't drink, he doesn't do drugs.
There you go.
Yeah.
My grandfather he died at like 52, missing all his teeth, just like so terrible looking.
What was
he
his thing?
hardcore? Was he like?
Yeah, really, really bad alcoholic and
Oh, yeah.
drug addict. I should show you a picture.
It's fun to laugh
Fucking
about.
gnarly.
We're all laughing.
I wasn't allowed to meet him because he was such a bad alcoholic. And the first time we found out he was dying, so I got to meet him. And I sat on his lap, and the first thing I said was, "Pop, are you a robber?" Because he was just so beat up and horrible looking.
Wow.
Where did he come up? Like where?
Delaware.
In Delaware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. He was
52. He
Ernie
died?
Hudson.
No.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really young.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was terrible. Liver failure. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's
Cool.
good to be here, guys.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
a
for
really
having
nice
me.
story. Well, I mean, look, 52, because I feel like I have all that in my family too, but then
Yeah.
we just keep on ticking.
Really?
Like my uncle Nadetsky didn't die until he was in his late 80s. He drank a fucking handle of vodka every day, drove a cab. Like I think he got diabetes later in life, but that's it. Lived through communism, ate sausage every day.
Wow.
What kind of genetics do you have? Are you white? Like super too
Yeah,
white?
I think I have. Aside from him that looked like a melting snowman when he died, I have really good metabolism. My dad had good metabolism. So did he. My grandfather was like a boxer.
Oh.
He was just a really bad alcoholic, and I work out a lot. I ride a bike in New York City.
But you
so
guys
that
have like
helps.
Irish, like are you like
Italian,
oh okay.
Ashkenazi.
Yeah, that's
You know,
that's the week.
yeah.
Big old J over there.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Hi everybody.
Right. We were trying to figure out some old slurs a moment ago.
Yeah.
I got a couple.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What? For what?
Well, for young Jews, child Jews.
Oh, annoying.
Yeah.
Precocious.
Now, one thing, I don't know if you want to address it because he's right here now. I mean, Ernie said that, being bi is cap. Remember? And you
Oh,
said
yeah,
in the video.
bisexual men are cap.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa. Pushing it on to me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
That was
Like-
Christina's. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll tell
hey,
you
way
what.
to have a backbone. Wow, that's great.
That was not me.
That's not you?
It's no,
But
it was me.
It says addressing Ernie here. That's why I thought it was you. Is that-
No,
Well, he
but-
was. He did. He said, because I was also, I was riding her. With
Oh,
that, but,
okay.
But yeah, no, that was not my theory. That was Miss Christina.
I'll
And
tell
for
you
people
why,
that hold on,
Ian.
for people that we got to give reference to people.
Sure.
We were talking about different things being cap and not, full of shit. And one of the things that came up in a series of conversations week after week was bisexuality.
Mm-hmm.
You, I remember, mentioned it. Sorry, Ernie was just like, yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And then I reached out to you and you sent in a video.
Yes.
Here's just a taste of it for people.
Hey gang, it's your old pal Ian here. I just want to say, I saw your little video clip, Christina.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bi guy. Sorry you can't wrap your head around being cool, all right? Yeah, so you can't wrap your head around a fucking complete hell of God's design. What kind of a bitch bastard God would make a man unable to be content with one sex, be able to settle down, have a life? No, he's got to make He's got to make me yearn for delicious cock and desire wonderful pussy and butthole. Why? Of course I'm making stops in Gay Town.
So
I'm also the mayor.
This was great, and we played it. Everybody loved this, but you're the person that actually, you know, made points that people could relate to on this story here.
Interesting.
So now that you have him here,
I'm so excited to talk to. Okay, so Ian, here's the deal, man.
Yes.
Okay, I lived in San Francisco for like 4.5 years, and I feel like that's gay central.
Yes.
And the men that I was friends with or dated or whatever that would claim to be bisexual, it was just a short stop on the way to Gay Town.
That happens a lot. That happens a
And
lot.
I
A lot of
feel
guys who
like-
are like, yeah, the thing is, you know, I'm kind of like both. You're like, oh, okay. And then 5 years later, 10 years later, they're all like, oh, I'm gay.
You're probably hanging around like San Francisco lispy guys. Like, yes, I love pussy.
But then then there's been a few in LA that, yeah, they're like, oh, I'm bi. And then you're like, okay. But then a few years later, like you said, they go straight to Gay Town. Never
Now,
to return to
define
bi.
Gay
Like,
Town.
only cocks
Exclusive.
and assholes
Yeah.
exclusively. No back, no vagine.
It's like they're
no back.
getting comfortable
right
with coming out.
Right.
So they're like, no. Like I'm
Right. I'll
It's
claim
like, you know, everyone
bisexual.
has their own probably path there and
It's
journey.
kind of like
there.
when you know your dog's going to die, so you get another pet.
Yes.
So like
Yes.
that you're not beaten with sadness by the
That's
time
right.
the inevitable
Totally.
happens.
Something to deal with the sadness. And I
Yeah.
think it makes sense, right? Like I've also, like, someone's been like, oh yeah, this guy, he's bi, and you meet the guy, you're like, oh, okay. And then it's like, oh, it feels like it. You can almost feel like this guy's just, he's not comfortable yet with himself. So he's letting people know.
But see, that's why the B in LGBT stands for bully. Because we're the only ones that you're allowed to be like, you're not that. Oh, give it time, queer.
That's
you
what
know?
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now you were going to, sorry, I interrupted you. You're going
No,
to talk
please.
about the Lispies. You were like, oh,
Yes.
you're hanging out with is there some correlation between?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, okay, so you could kind of, like, I've come into my femininity in a way of, like, the rings have helped, being Italian, of course, you know, with the hands. Hey, I love it, the cock. And I feel like I even do it when I see a guy that's like, yeah, I'm bi, and I have a girlfriend. And I'm like, well, that's clearly who you fooling. But I have met a bunch of guys that are kind of like me that like look like plumbers that are also like.
So you think part of like the authenticity of someone who's bi is like you, where you don't come off as, you're not like lispy.
Well, nobody believes me. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that pisses me
'Cause
off.
you're a masculine guy.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, well, I've never seen you date a guy, and so you're gay. And I'm like, no, you're gay for caring. Like, why do you care about
Your emotions
what I'm
are
doing?
gay, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I can only speak for me, but I do, because I'm open about it, I do meet a ton of guys that look like fucking mechanics that are like, hey, man, I suck dick too.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks. I'm like, okay.
But are they sucking dicks on the side and they have a lady that they're with?
Some of them.
So they're
you
just
know.
like take a little
Are you
piece
into
of dick
those types of
town.
guys or no?
No, that's the thing. I'm not. I've like, and I've kind of backed off on being like I'm bisexual because it has so much. I mean, I'll ride for it and be like, yeah, because I know like a lot of bi men. It's weird and tough, but more than anything, I'm just myself and I do what I want when I want. And I hate that when you hear bisexual, you automatically think this thing, or you're judging, or you're like, you're a faker, you're gay, you're not gay, you're this, you're that, you know, and it gets to be pretty annoying with just a bunch of people, or even like some of my friends are like, well, I've never seen you with a guy. I think you're just lying for clout. And I've had to like grip them up because people talk slick sometimes, and you got to just fucking stand your ground and take up for yourself.
So you think you are probably somebody who's like truly sexually fluid then, right? Like you're saying like you might feel more like this and then it kind of, right? Like does it come in waves? Like you're feeling more attracted to a certain
It's
gender?
like when you're on a diet, you know?
Yeah.
You're doing real well, and then some days you need a cheat day, but with cock.
I'm having pasta.
You know? Yeah.
Or cock.
Yeah.
So are you primarily who do you go for?
I date
more?
women.
Okay.
And I date women, trans women. I've never dated a guy. I've tried. It just doesn't. I don't know what it is. Like and also I always fall in love with my girlfriends, you know, and then inevitably I'll be like, I think wouldn't it be great to be best friends together forever? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, fair. I get it. And then I lose that attraction, but I've never been at a sleepover with my best friends and been like, Bill, will you just hold me?
So the men is a purely sexual thing.
Yeah. And not even man ass.
Yeah.
It's just cock. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's delicious.
Well, yeah.
Of course,
Sometimes.
it's scrumptious.
But then that's why I like trans women, because it's like a Miley Cyrus song. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe my next lifetime, I can wrap my. I'm square. But okay, so
they're getting better than they were.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, I like them to look nice.
Me too.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah,
I don't like the ones that look like they're put together with a mop and scotch tape.
The trans.
God bless you, but you know.
And also, like, if you want to be on my team, you got to play the rules. Like, sorry, I don't make the rules of
Wait, what
looking
do you
like
mean?
a woman, but you should fucking try. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, wear
put in
makeup.
effort.
Put in effort.
Yes.
I get my Botox, my Fillsies. I do my
Yeah.
Ozempies. Like, it sucks being a woman. Okay,
Yeah.
well then, sorry.
Like when there's,
welcome
a,
to being a
when there's a
Yeah.
guy like me, who looks like me, and then he just shaves and puts
Yeah,
on
it's
a
not
wig,
fair.
and he's like,
It's
"I'm
not-
not getting treated like the
Yeah.
woman that I am." And
Yeah.
you're like, "Your effort is
Dude,
terrible."
Minimal.
There's a video of this woman arguing with like some waiter at a Sonic or something, and she's like, I am a woman. And he goes, I just need to know what you want me to address you. And she goes, what do you think I am? And then she looks at him with the camera and he goes, you're a man. And she turns to herself and she's a fucking linebacker. And her face is like, how dare you? And it's like, well, he has eyes, lady.
Yeah,
what do
of
you want?
course.
You know?
There was that show when the people were transitioning on the show. It was a reality show.
Oh my God, this is the best
it's a fucking
one.
amazing show. And this one man who was married with a kid and is telling his wife, he's like, I'm actually trans, and starts transitioning, and he works at a gun store. And he's got traps like this.
Yeah.
And he just grows out his hair.
Yeah.
And then like starts the hormones. And then he goes into the gun store in like Idaho, and they're all like, what's up, Jim?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's Janet. And they're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then you see that he's like distraught, right? So you're like, okay, this, he's not happy with like, but you're also like, man, you're gonna have to go way further to get the reaction you want.
Mm-hmm.
The long hair is not enough.
Right. Do your nails. Put clear makeup on.
Yeah, but also
Run for a year.
Right. Wear a dress. Like if you want,
Yeah, tell a story without an ending.
Yeah. Drive bad.
Well, I was with a gal in Vegas, and we were like laying in bed, and she was like, "Oh my God, I don't want to drive home. Women drivers, they're so bad at driving." And she's trans. And I'm like, "Yeah, well, why don't you just put your hair up?" She loved it. I feel like there's like this misconception of trans people where a lot of people's introduction to them are online and in this Twitter space where it's not actual trans people.
Yeah.
It's autistic guys wearing dresses and wigs that are obsessed with anime and are still somehow controlling as a man how we think, feel, speak, and talk. But in the real world, with like legitimate trans people, they're really cool. They're really down with jokes. They get it. Like a lot of my friends or women that I've been with are like, yeah, I'm trans. I'm not a woman.
Yeah.
And that is something that I love about myself.
Yeah.
And, obviously I present as this and that, but, and I don't know. It's just strange. It's such a legitimate small percentage of people that are legitimately trans. And I think a lot of it is, at the end of the day, a lot of people need love and care. And a lot of it, I think, comes from, these different things. There used to be transvestites and cross-dressers and gender benders, and that kind of went away. And now if you even dip your toe in this lifestyle, you're immediately bombarded with, you are this, you are that. And that's cool. That's totally fine. But, I think, before you, chop your dick off, you should be in, you know, a therapeutic environment for a little while.
Probably a good
of
idea.
Calling someone a gatekeeper because they're like, hey, let's think about this. You know?
I think it's cool that you're able to, like, are open and able to articulate a lot of this stuff, because it actually does give people like, oh, this is perspective they don't get. They usually get, like you said, like sound bites or tweets or something, and then they go, well, that's what this is. But you actually provide real perspective on it.
Well, yeah, thanks. I mean, also, like, I don't know. I feel like since I, you know, date and am intimately involved with this group of people that are very, like, misunderstood, I don't know, it's like some of the women I meet are really fucking cool. And some of them are porn stars and they're super hot and they're doing a thing that I think is great, where they're like being just down ass people and letting people see like, oh, they're not freaks.
Yeah.
And it kind of like opens people up to the fact that, oh, these are people and they're expressing themselves. But I mean, I think everyone, if we're having a conversation in real life, can admit like, yeah, there's a difference between someone that's presenting and trying and someone that's like, hey, brother, I know what it's like to get a period. It sucks, huh? You're like,
I got one for you though. This is interesting to me because you said you date women, right? What's it like when, I feel like you must have had every reaction when you share. Do you share up front, or do you wait to share what you're in, that you're, you know,
I have to.
So you do it out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean, also it's I you know, a lot of my stuff is out there publicly. So if you do any cursory research on me, you're kind of well aware of what I'm about. But I feel like that's a conversation I owe the person I'm with.
That's cool.
And I also have to be honest, like, and it has happened, man. When people find out, they some of them don't like it.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Have you had like crazy reactions?
Oh yeah, yeah. And a lot of them you think would be related to Ernie Hudson.
Really?
It's not very popular with those women.
Yeah. They're really.
But it's
not
funny
for
because
it.
everyone's like, yes, this is amazing. Live your life. Oh, more men need to be open. And then we'll get in a relationship and they're like, listen here, queer. It is my pussy for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Don't ever think about delicious penis ever
Delicious
again.
cocks.
You know? And I get it. It's, you know, it's a lot.
It's a lot. I would feel
I get it.
so insecure if Tom was into dicks. I would. I can't, especially when you make babies with a dude, because then you're like, oh my God, I have to worry about like the whole population, not just other ladies.
Yeah. But
So
I mean,
especially if you can just step out and like suck a dick and then you get your fix.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, wait, so you have I'm sorry to like, if this is too personal.
No, I
but
get it.
You have an arrangement, like you up front, you're like, hey, so I like to do this like once a month.
Well, I've kind of figured, I don't know, for me, like, and also I love femininity. So the trans women I date are very feminine, and the women I date are very feminine, and the guys I go for are pretty feminine. Like I'm no offense, but Tom, not my
your
type.
style.
No,
Thank God.
no. Maybe a couple guys in the booth, but no, but I don't know. Like I hate hair and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I tried to get my dick sucked by this Italian guy with a beard in Arizona, and I couldn't get hard. And I was like, hey man, it's not gonna work. And he goes, it's okay, I understand. And then we fist bumped and he just left the hotel room.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, it's
I know, but
you
it's
know?
funny, like how a dude reacts. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what's funny to me.
Well,
'Cause,
that's
like,
what's great
some
about
girl's
it.
not like, cool.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, is it me?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God, this
And
is
he's like,
terrible.
he's like, it's okay.
Yeah, he's like, I get it. It is a bit stubbly.
Yeah.
You know?
That's so true. We'd be in a spiral. Like,
Oh,
I'm just not
totally.
good enough. I'm too
Totally.
fat. I'm too ugly.
Yeah. And be like, ding,
Fucking
ding, ding.
A, dude.
Is it me? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh.
bit. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Is this gay? Get out of here.
What is this?
This is an Indian military recruit, and
Whoa, I gotta move to India.
Yeah, right? Just grabbing.
I don't know. I think gay is like your intention.
Yeah.
Like if I smack your dick as a joke, that's not gay. But if I like smack it as a way for me to like think about it later, that is gay.
Right. This is supposed to be, are you, I guess, a viable recruit? But
for what?
The
Military.
Indian
Sperm
military?
donors?
Yeah. I don't know. That looks like he's holding his cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they checking to see if they won't get erect when they see a woman and just start attacking? Is that what they're doing? Because it's kind of rough over there.
Yeah, this is I don't know. It doesn't look like balls where he's grabbing. It looks like
maybe.
I don't know.
Did that guy have to go to school for that?
I've seen this video. I've seen this type of thing before. The guy just in a line.
I bet you have.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. Well, I like it when they're not wearing the underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why wear if you're going to just take a
Let it all
visual?
hang out.
Yeah. Why be modest about that, right?
I don't know, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. But again, like I've kind of reconciled with it in a way of like, it's I'm the odd man out. So for me to like date you and then you get insecure and get mad at you, that I would never do that.
I'd be your worst
totally
nightmare.
understand. You know.
But then you have to what? Just let them down easy because you're not changing.
Well,
you are who you are.
I have to tell them, you know, like the only thing we have is trust, and you have to trust that I'm not going to step out on you for a guy or a trans woman, you know, and unless you stop acting right, you know. But I don't know. I mean, it's I think communication is like the most important thing with anything.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's fucking weird. I get it. I wish you know, I don't know. I wish I could make a goddamn decision. But I've never gone out and like met up with a random guy at night and I'm feeling good. You know, like it's always like things. I'm never like on the phone with my mom. Like, I love you. I'm grateful for everything you done. Gotta go. I gotta go suck a cock. It's always like I'm having a terrible day and I just need something to get outside myself, which is why I'm like, I don't even know if I am bisexual. Physically I am, but I think I just like getting outside myself.
Did we hear that?
What?
Annie's cap report might be true. I'm not.
It's your cap.
Maybe. I mean, so, but can I? Yeah. I mean, look, we'll discuss this at length. But it is interesting that you say that your relationships are primarily with women or trans women. So that's the emotional connection, and it sounds like your release is with men.
Right.
So,
which by definition is
it
bisexual?
Is it bisexual?
Yeah, but then I get fucking jokers being like, "No, you're pansexual because bi doesn't include trans," and I'm like, "Well, fuck you."
See, now we're getting
the
into
label thing.
That's the thing. That's what I hate about it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm almost more like I've kind of evolved to like, yeah, fuck you and your label. I just do what I want.
Yeah.
And if you want to worry about the definition of it, well, then you're the.
Well, then it's like, yeah, why am I so invested in your sexuality and the labeling? I agree. I mean, look, I mean, I dressed up like Robert Smith. All through high school, and would I be non-binary by today's standards? Maybe.
Probably.
You would have embraced that hard.
Oh, I would have been my whole identity. I would have pissed off my parents.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I would have done it.
It's a form of rebellion. I get it. It's cool. It's punk rock. It's goth. It's if you're a kid now and you're non-binary and you paint your nails, cool. All power to you. I love it. I'll support you. If I see anyone being outwardly bigoted, I'll fucking take up for you, whatever. But to then put that on other people and like make it as if you're, you know, this like oppressed whatever. It's like, well, you know, maybe you are, but at the end of the day, you're kind of choosing to do this, and odds are you'll grow out of it.
Yeah, you'll grow out of it. I think so too.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is totally
part of life,
fine.
man.
Yeah,
Part of
totally
life.
fine.
Part of life.
The real question is, what is gay? You know.
So people say that my work
This
is
guy,
quote,
this
gay,
guy.
and you know I
This
hate
guy.
labels, but people just love to say, oh, this is gay, this is straight, that person's femme, that person's mass, this is cis, this is trans. People think all these labels make them so unique when really they're all the same. They're just tools that the inorganic ones use to divide and control us. In reality, now this is not a bad thing, but in reality, you're actually gay if you don't do same-sex, erotic, platonic, naked bonding. Because you're not going to have as high testosterone as the average dude in my classes who's doing this regularly. He's plumping up his balls through these ball cupping rituals and sniffing the taint and doing all these sorts of things that the Spartans did to plump up their balls and testosterone levels. If you're not getting that vitamin of naked, erotic, platonic bonding, it's going to make you gayer. Right?
Is
if
this
you
guy
don't
like
do
Liver King, but for
things that
gay
the Matrix
guys?
calls gay, then you'll actually be gay. Why? Because anything that the Matrix calls gay it actually makes you straighter. It actually makes you want to eat pussy, right? That's what guys do. Like I'll have dudes sign up for one-on-one coaching sessions. Like 2 dudes will come on the Zoom call and I will show them how to do like rump bonding, where they put their buttholes together and then reach around and fondle each other's balls like the bonobos do. Yeah. And then the feedback is like, fuck, bro, after we both had sex with our respective girlfriends and it was the best sex of our fucking lives.
Yeah, because you're trying to fuck the gay away.
Yes. See, Annie, what do you think?
What do I think?
I could tell. I could feel your hesitation.
You
do you
trying
realize?
to hang like the bonobos, Annie? What do you say, huh?
Are you gonna stay gay and not do this, or are you gonna?
Yeah. I guess I'm gay as shit, man. I can't do it.
You're not gonna do a ball cupping ritual.
I can't be doing no ball cupping, man.
That's so feminine.
You don't want your balls to get plumper?
I'm too gay.
Pretty wild, right?
If you have to explain all of that just to get someone to act the way you want them to, you're a manipulative fucking. Are you kidding me? Like, this guy doesn't have to go through he probably is a secret thing where he wants to like turn straight guys or something.
That's what Tom, that's exactly what Tom said. Like,
this is just an angle.
Yeah.
It's a way to get laid.
Yes.
But we love him.
Yeah, I love this guy. I mean, he's
a friend
hilarious.
of the show. He's great.
Really? That's
Yeah,
great.
yes. He's lovely.
But like,
if he was here, I'd do the
best.
ball cupping.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
he's right.
Maybe he's right. And you'd be like, huh, I want to get some pussy right now.
Yeah.
But it's just like how
Where can I put my
every
fingers?
male, regardless of their sexual orientation, whatever their thing is that they do, it's always the end game of that is just to get laid. Whatever they're into. So like,
just want a nut.
You know these guys who are like they're straight, super feminists. If you're a girl and you get close to that guy, guess what? He's gonna try to fuck you.
The wolf in sheep's clothing.
It's, they're super manipulative.
Yeah.
And
those guys are
and
the
I
worst.
just was like, this shit just makes me laugh. Where he's just like, yeah, you're fucking gay if you don't hold your friend's balls,
and it'll make you fuck your straight
girlfriend
girlfriend better.
Because then there's some guy who's like, will it?
Yeah.
Well, if I call up my friend Todd and hold his dick, will I fuck Melissa
I want
better?
this guy to meet up with Andrew Tate and his crew and just have them combine, and then realize that, you know what, we don't need women in the future.
Wow.
It's just a life with your bros.
Just drinking cum.
Drinking
Cupping
nuts.
balls. Wow.
What's up with your Birkenstocks?
Stop. You're going to shame me right now?
Oh, is that like the female equivalent of this?
I
You
just
get Birkenstocks with your bitches.
I was just on the road and I got home and I looked down and I was like,
You're just going to out me like that?
what is this?
How are you going to do that in the
Never
middle
seen
of
them
this?
on her before. Never seen them on her
First of all, listen, Ian.
You're getting into Birkenstocks late in life?
Yes.
Wow.
She's
late in life.
Well, hold
Birkies.
on. But first of all, I've always been opposed to it because to me, it's like the shoe of menopause. It's the shoe of shutting it down. It's the shoe of like, don't touch me anymore. I'm finished being a woman. That being said, I want you to look at these Birks. These are not the traditional ones where the floor of them gets all black and filthy.
Oh.
These are called the Arizona Big Buckle.
Ew.
They're
What? Are they leather? What is this?
This is what I came home to.
blue.
Oh, I'd move out.
Trying to like, I'm like, oh, I missed my fan. What is this?
But man, Your Honor, okay, can I tell you why I got these? Because I'm with the dudes, all little boys, all the time. We have 2 small sons, and I'm in the house, and then I'm outside on the driveway. I'm by the pool. We're playing in the dirt, and I need like a house shoe. Like,
Let me just say, you can justify anything. Okay.
Certainly. We just talked about how I justify that I'm not fully gay.
is this the lesbian?
I get it.
Is this my inner lesbian coming out?
Oh, yeah.
Ian?
The next step is cutting your hair short and wearing a shirt like a bandana. You're almost there, Mom. Embrace it. Enjoy
I
it.
think I'm a lesbian. This is it.
I get it. Those are all-purpose kick-around shoes.
Because, like, I don't know, like in Hungarian, you call it papuch. Like you have your house shoe, your papuch, like your house slippers. And
yeah, can you get that off the screen?
Oh, I would never wear them without. First of all,
what color did you get?
This exact
blue.
shoe.
Goo.
Now here's the deal, man. I promise to you, Tom. Look in my eyes. I promise you won't look in my eyes.
Look.
I promise I will never wear them out in public with you. I will never wear them outside of the house.
Get ready till you're running late. Get ready. Yep.
Shit.
You're in a rush.
This is a house slipper. Look how nervous he's getting. He's biting his nails.
They're better than Crocs.
They're way better
They're
than
better
Crocs.
than Crocs.
Crocs are disgusting.
People leaving the house in Crocs, have some respect.
Have some fucking respect. I agree.
I like them. I'm team Christina.
Those are cool
Birks.
jeans too. You should get those.
Those
jeans.
are terrible. I would never do this to you. These are just strictly around the house, Tom.
All right.
When I'm chasing the boys around. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe you just threw that. You just did that? Because I've railed against Birkenstocks for so many
Really?
years. Like,
Yeah.
I've come
We've
out
both been
against
very
them.
openly
Interesting.
anti-Birk.
Very anti-Birk.
I don't think there's an article of clothing that I would never not wear. I just dress for comfort. I don't care about
I
whatever.
just feel like that shoe says a lot. Like it's a statement.
Oh, it does.
You know?
Whenever I've seen a woman in Birks, I'm like,
Smelly pussy.
Ah, yes.
You think, Ray, like her box stinks.
I think of the Appalachian Trail. You know,
Women shouldn't wear Birks. They should wear
armpit.
Burkos.
Yes, exactly.
That's my stance.
That's a great actual position.
You think hairy pits, full bush,
Yeah.
patchouli.
Yeah, I'm not into it. Look,
Burning
everyone has.
Man.
Look, I'm just saying this is personal preference. I'm just not into it.
You're allowed to have it.
Yeah,
Do you think this will lead to problems down the line?
we're gonna have a talk after this. for
Wow.
sure.
What if you come home and you're so passionately missing your wife and you just see her and you kiss and you're going around and you're taking each other's clothes off as you go up the steps and then you get down to the Birks? Are you staying hard or you coming to my team? I don't wear Birks, Tommy.
The thought of cock will enter my mind for a moment. Yeah.
Here's one promise I will make too. Because when they arrived, I tried them on and I was wearing socks
No!
with them.
You're
And-
German?
And you liked it? Felt good.
It felt so good. It felt so relaxed.
I
So
heard they're
good.
very comfortable.
They're so
I've never worn a pair in my
But
whole
can I
life.
tell you, the fashion in me, the fashionista went, I can't do this to myself. I can't do this to myself. I won't do
Embrace
this.
it.
I
Do
won't
it to
do this.
yourself.
And I feel like it's the last thing you give up as a woman. I can't stop fighting the fight.
What is the difference between giving up and embracing?
This is a really fine point. Giving up and surrendering.
Accepting.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just blew my mind, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, shit. Fuck, man.
Fuck, dude.
I didn't know.
Fuck.
I just cupped your balls
You did.
mentally, emotionally.
Our assholes were just backed up
Yeah.
into each other
Mhm.
right then. Ow.
Embrace
Surrendering. Maybe I am fighting my inner lesbian, my inner like giving upness person. Because I bleach the hair, I do filler, but I do it all.
Are you just gonna roll into being lesbian now?
I'd have to eat pussy, and I don't want to do that.
Just start slow. Finger
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
play with some
start with
chick's
one,
tits.
give it a little.
Look, what would you rather do?
Oof,
Would you
I
rather
don't want pussy in
go
my
down on a chick or spend the night with?
This guy all day.
What does he do?
I don't like the puking.
He didn't puke. He didn't puke.
He just farted and smelled his own.
And then it made him.
Yeah,
it
this
grossed
guy
him
all
out.
day then eat a pussy.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you watching this?
Yeah, I got it.
Perfectly shaved. Smells.
he wafts
Tastes
it.
like spring water.
Yeah, this
Do you
guy.
like oysters?
No,
Oh,
I don't actually, because I
gonna-
probably
kind of like pussy.
You go with this.
yeah, because it's a man.
Wait, you would spend a night with this.
Yeah,
And
What?
he would Dutch oven you.
and I like his what's
No,
that
you don't.
behind him? That piece of furniture they got.
I was thinking that the armoire holding the china.
It's a good piece.
Yeah.
He farted.
Look at his face.
Almost threw up, and you're like, "Yeah, I'll roll with this."
Babe, our 5-year-old farted, and I almost threw up
Yeah,
last
me too.
night. I'm
Same.
so used to farts and look at it. I'm in the house of cocks. I'm always surrounded by male energy. It doesn't phase me anymore.
And
This
you're like-
doesn't phase me.
And you would rather this than a chick.
Yeah. Because I know what comes out of vaginas. You guys don't see what comes out of us.
I think we get the
monthly.
idea.
You've no idea.
Blood, discharge, yeast, blah, blah, blah.
Babies.
Here's what I say.
Yeah. Yeah, but you guys can
Yeah.
sexualize it. I
What do you
know
think
too
I got the
much.
mustache? It's a flavor saver. Huh? I keep my chick's underwear in my pocket. I'm a creep.
Yeah. You're a
Nice.
creep.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
No way, dude. No,
You're
dude.
lying.
Veggies are not.
You would.
I do. My life is farts and dry
Yeah, but
heaves.
not. But
and
you have a
look.
connection to the people that are farting. This is you're just packing a bag, showing up in your Birkenstocks, and be like, "Hey, we're having a sleepover," and he's retching from
Babe,
farting.
This is the green room of any comedy club. What is the difference? This is 20 years.
Yeah,
that's true.
This is no diff.
You are very, very, well versed in this.
Desensitized,
Yeah.
broken.
True.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it like that.
All right, it's time. Why don't you tell Ian what's about to happen?
Ian, this is the best part of the day, the TikToks.
Oh.
I heard you bitches was looking for me.
So you have a specialty.
Yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
go on, hopefully, an emotional ride right now.
Okay, I'm down.
Christina's algorithm is not like yours.
Uh-oh.
It's
I feature the outliers, the people that need representation.
that's called a spin on the reality.
You're
I
gonna
don't
like the
know.
way you look.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
Here's the thing: you never know what you're going to get. Here we go.
Hey, babe, what's going on? You're feeling unsafe at a dog groomer? Why? Oh, someone being mean to you at a dog groomer? I am so sorry. A guy is coming up to you while you're trying to groom your dog? I am so sorry, honey.
I feel like he's
that you're
grooming me
getting
through this
messed
video.
with at a dog groomer and you're not feeling safe there. That is so ridiculous. And I feel so sorry that someone tried.
How come these all say use this sound? It's not a sound.
Okay.
It's a goddamn speech.
I know. Okay, so this started as a trend on TikTok where men, strong sounding men, would be like, okay, you use this audio, women, if you're alone in an Uber. And it's like, it fakes it that your boyfriend is waiting for you. So like anybody can, like if I'm alone in an Uber, I can fake this audio. I'd be like, hey babe. And then the guy goes, hey babe, you on your way over? Yeah, I'm in the Uber right now. Okay, I'll see you soon. Thank you. So it just started as a way to keep women safe. This is a different type of gentleman who's providing, it sounds like a lot of feelings validation. More so than protection.
What the fuck happened at the dog groomer?
Yeah,
This guy
it's like,
is-
you're feeling unsafe there when you're picking up your dog. Why?
You know how they get.
Do they have bigger animals?
What
They're
happened to this
hostile.
guy's Pomeranian? This is
and that's with
happening.
you, and that is, tell them they need to leave you alone.
You're getting bullied there?
Honey, I am so sorry that you're feeling so unsafe at a dog groomer tonight. Are we calling you name and telling you that you don't know how to groom your own dog?
Oh, that's what he's saying. He's like, you fucking idiot. This dog's not well groomed at all.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, that's
he's
okay.
gonna help you.
I don't want to. I'd like to move on to the next one.
Sure, he's got a bunch of other ones.
I'd
Is that
like
what
to
you
take
mean?
the air gun from No Country for Old Men and just pop him in the back of the head. I mean, there's this guy. What?
I don't
This
know.
is
And I've seen you've
Yeah.
highlighted him before.
Oh, he's got multiple.
He's got
Multiples,
different
yes.
scenarios.
Speeches to use.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you feeling unsafe? Are
What's
you
that accent?
feeling
Now I
unsafe
am.
at the toy store? Are you feeling unsafe at the library? You know.
Okay.
He's projecting. He feels unsafe at the dog groomer.
Are you
He
feeling-
feels unsafe at the toy store.
Do it again. Do the accent.
Yeah. Can you? I hear one
Yeah.
more time.
Where is he from?
Hey, babe.
Is that Germanic?
Are you feeling unsafe?
Okay. So let's
At
go.
the dog groomer?
Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one.
I've been practicing.
Whoa.
What?
That's pretty cool, huh?
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. So for people just listening, a car backed out of a building and the firefighter, the Chicago Fire Department guy,
Barely got away
barely
from that.
got out.
That was
He's on
I'd
his
almost
ladder.
look at how close
It's
this
so
is.
Cool.
And then when it look,
Oofa. The car almost.
is that backed out or
Takes
just
him.
falls out?
Was he
guess
in the
falls
car?
down.
What the hell happened?
Also, I was like, oh, what third world? And then I see Chicago Fire.
I know.
I don't.
No.
I don't know how that happened,
Yeah, was he on the car and then he
Yeah.
leapt?
How did he?
bro.
He may have been on the car and then he leapt onto the thing.
Do you know that his heart
ladder.
rate was
Oh my
fucking
God.
220 when he got settled right here? He was like, oh fuck.
You're not sleeping for days.
No
after
way,
this.
man.
That's
That's
like
trauma.
a scene from a Jackie Chan movie.
It really
Yeah.
does. I'd love to have the story behind
So,
this. This
it is actually from a show. It's from Chicago Fire, and they're filming a stunt.
Oh, fuck off.
All right.
Still pretty cool.
It was a cool stunt. I do like stunts.
I had no way of exhibiting them, and I wanted to wear them and show them so that people that collected jewelry.
It's crazy that Ian could actually pull this off.
I
You
know.
could
I
actually
thought
do
of
this.
it too. I was like, is this the Ghost of Christmas Future?
Yes.
Would be fascinated by it. I
when I
wear
turn
it
fully
on very
gay.
special occasions, and I thought today would be a very festive day to wear it.
I'm going to say that what you're wearing on your head
Look at that
is
look.
probably worth somewhere around $1,500 to $2,000.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, he's so sweet.
I love him.
Yeah, he's so pleased with his jewelry collection. He's like, I just wanted to showcase them on.
I want to
hat.
be sad and have him hug me and go, baby, it's going to be okay.
And you get to wear my special hat today.
Yeah.
This is worth between $1,500 and $2,000.
You got lots of money on your head.
He said, really?
Oh.
Can you show him spinning around again?
I know,
That was the
the
best reveal I've ever seen.
I had no way of exhibiting them, and I wanted to wear them and
Looks
show
like
them
Jambi from
so that
Pee-wee's
people
Playhouse.
that collected jewelry would be fascinated by it. I wear it on very special occasions, and I thought today would be a very festive day to wear it.
I'm going to say that what you're wearing on your head is probably worth somewhere
The eye
around
contact's
$1,500
amazing.
to $2,000.
The camera.
he was
You saw it, right?
Wow.
Yeah, he's so proud of it. He's like, "That's what's up, bitch."
Can you imagine this being like your friend or uncle and you see him normal and then one day he shows up in that and you're like, what special
what's
occasion
going
is he
on?
bringing on his head?
My friend Tilly's coming over.
Babe, what's going on? Oh, you're feeling unsafe for Easter?
Easter?
Why? Oh, someone is being mean to you and calling you names?
At Easter?
At Easter.
I am so sorry, honey, that someone's calling you name and being rude to you. What are they doing?
They're calling me names.
They're
and being
putting
rude.
you down during Easter and it's a holiday and they're being rude?
Okay.
I am...
Okay, thank you, Christina. That was a really great. Thank you for finding that.
Who's rude to you on Easter?
Yeah,
I
who's
mean,
putting you down? You're wearing brown. It's the wrong color. Now, what are they saying to you on Easter?
You couldn't find your eggs. We hid them and you never thought look under a pillow? Are they saying that to you?
Use this sound
That
if
was
you feel
really
unsafe.
good.
Oh, thank you.
Use this.
I want him and the other guy to have a conversation
oh
together.
my God!
And have the other guy comfort him.
I would like to. I really like your hat. Well, thank you.
Are those Easter eggs on your head?
It's my special.
What the?
This is what she's known for. Finding this stuff.
I feel like this is performance art. It's a guy in a dryer.
This is just the beginning of the stuck porn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he's playing. I guess is that a cello? No, he's blowing
I
in
mean,
there.
I live in New York City. I'm just jealous he has indoor in-house laundry.
You see guys like this in the city all the
Yeah,
time.
I feel like this
Oh,
is
yeah.
standard issue. Yeah.
Mhm. And this is the 6 train uptown.
So Tom and I really loved our first dog, FIFO. Would you consider stuffing our dog, Tom?
Holy shit.
And putting him in?
No.
Yeah.
That's a legit dog.
Yes, it's movable.
No.
Taxidermy, and you can shape it. And
I want that for me when I die.
me too.
Wouldn't that be great?
Can we keep you in our studio?
Please. Yes.
Hey, Ian. I
Yeah.
mean, you're just like,
Have a cigarette in my
have
hand.
you posed like that? That was really crazy.
Isn't that wild?
That's not okay.
But I have to say, look how pliable it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really tough.
Is
for
it
taxidermy.
plush or is it the original skin?
I imagine
skin
the
looks
original
questionable.
skin. It's
Yeah.
taxidermy, right?
Does it still have its bones?
Doesn't feel like it.
I don't know. There's so many questions, but it's pretty cool, right? I think I would do this. I think I love animals enough that I would want this.
No, if this happened, I'm almost gonna cry right now thinking about A, my cat dying, and B, having him like this and not having him respond to me. You know, that's
the
the thing.
darkest part.
That's the thing.
That's true. It's a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, why aren't
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, get over here. You know, you have those moments.
Yeah.
Just come sit on my chest.
Yeah, and I love looking in my cat's eyes, and you get to peel the eyelids up, and they're glassy.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hey, baby girl. Are you at T-Mobile? What's going on? Oh, one of the
T-Mobile,
workers
very
are being
We
mean
need
to
a
you
palate
at
cleanser
T-Mobile
from
right now?
the dead dog.
I am so sorry that someone being mean to you. What are they trying to do?
Dog groomer, T-Mobile,
Are they
and
calling you
Easter.
names and
This
They're
is
telling you
actually
they can't fix your
this is
phone
the
and
first
they won't even
believable
help
spot
you.
you could need this.
Right.
Yeah. Like people
That's
are being mean
ridiculous,
at
honey.
terrible.
Well, you need to let someone, like a manager, know and tell
Yes,
them,
that's
oh,
good
he
advice.
keeps flirting with you and calling
Solid.
your name. That's so ridiculous. I am so sorry that you're feeling unsafe at T-Mobile tonight. Well, you need to go let management know or call somebody, okay?
Yeah, I mean this is like what you would tell a kid: are people being mean to you at school? Well, you should go tell a teacher or a principal.
Yep. Is this user submitted? Are people just throwing him places and things?
Him? I don't
Yeah.
know what inspires his TikTok creations, Ian. That's a very
Yeah.
good question. I imagine from real life scenarios, perhaps. I don't know. It's all really, those are
Very
valid
cool.
questions. Maybe we can submit some to him
Yeah.
if you want.
I think we're good. I think
You feeling unsafe at the podcast studio?
Unsafe at your goddaughter's softball game?
I feel very fulfilled already. Thank you, though.
The trampoline park.
Yeah.
The waiting room at your dentist?
Yeah.
Poor fella.
Poor fella. But at least he's got followers on the talk, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that helps.
As a New Yorker, have you seen the NYPD dance team?
Not personally.
Here they are.
They're so good.
Is this why there's multiple men punching women because they're too busy dancing to catch the guy?
These are cops, bro.
No, they must be ladies auxiliary. These are real cops?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. It's crazy when you compare this to like a real dance team.
Yeah.
I mean, people already thought the police were inept.
Yeah.
And then now this.
It does seem like a waste of time,
Yeah.
right?
Like the nurses doing dances during COVID.
Yeah.
for
Can we
the
not?
TikTok.
I don't need to see the dance routines.
Yeah.
Just. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
That's terrible.
I mean, the Bronx is literally turned into Fallujah. And they're like, whatever, let's just dance it out.
This is supposed to help with the mental stress of being a police officer. That's why they do this.
Oh, okay.
The dancing helps them.
Can you imagine an Irish alcoholic cop that just internalizes everything? He's just been on the force for 30 years, just seeing the most horrific forms of human behavior. And he's like, I'm not going to talk to a therapist or my wife. I just got to dance it out.
Gotta dance.
Yeah.
When I dance, I don't hit nobody.
Yeah.
Good.
Would you rather me sock my wife or bring it down on the dance floor?
And they're like, it's great that you're in the dance company. We're so happy.
This is like 6th grade drill team. I remember this.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it back then either. This is probably how I would dance, honestly.
Yeah.
Like a comedian. This looks like a bunch of comedians dancing.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Whatever gets them off their phone playing Candy Crush in the subway.
Yeah, when
I'm
they're
a
just
fan
sitting
of
there.
it. Yeah.
Or you just walk by a car sometimes and you see the cop just,
Oh, yeah.
you startle them. They're like, Jesus Christ.
Really?
Well, a part of me is like,
Yeah.
man, like imagine being a door guy and you just sit in the same place and you can't use your phone. Like,
Oh my God.
being a cop and you're just sitting there in your car all day waiting for something to come in. You got to do something. I mean, maybe they should be like reading protocol or like, like learning how to
what the law is.
Yeah.
They're like, wait a minute, that's the law?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I didn't know any of this shit.
They should have a
It's
Candy
crazy.
Crush for cops where like each level comes up with a thing you have to like learn, or like relearn.
Well, I'm surprised I know all those codes.
In the state of New York, citizens do not have to identify themselves just because you're curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yelling is not a good de-escalation tactic.
That's pretty cool. All right,
but-
we got to wrap up, but I want to say to you, first of all, thank you for coming.
Thank you guys. This is great.
You can watch Wild, Happy, and Free. It's out right now on YouTube. What else? Anything you want to plug? Any dates or anything coming up?
Yeah, my podcast with Jordan Jensen, B&E with Jordan, every Wednesday on YouTube.
Very fun. I did it
Yes,
at
that
your
was
place.
so fun.
That was so
Yeah.
fun. And you took me to get the world's greatest fried chicken
Mysterious
sandwich.
Chicken sandwich.
Wow.
It was close, right? It's close. Yeah, we walked over there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Was it
Do
the
you want
world's
to plug
greatest?
what it is or no? You don't want to blow up their
No,
spot.
I don't want to blow up the spot. There's another restaurant in my neighborhood that you got to come to next.
Because you said they're like, oh, there's another place. Is that
Yeah.
the other place?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually having my special release party there.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, they're opening up the restaurant. They're making a menu item called the Fidance.
Wow.
It's what I order every day, and it comes with a black coffee and a cigarette.
There was a couple weeks where I would wake up and I would think about that chicken sandwich.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 It's so good.
I'm glad I don't have access to it. You know what I mean? It's one
Oh,
of
it's
those
bad
things.
news.
Yeah.
After the pandemic, I gained a lot of weight when they opened up again because I was like, oh, I got to help this business.
Yeah. Spin it like that.
Just shoving food in my
I
fat
see no
face.
one's buying the donuts. neither.
Yeah. And also, I'm on the road a ton. punchup.live/Ian Fidance for all my dates.
There you go.
And yeah, man, thank you so much. This was
Thanks,
such a blast.
Mommy.
Thanks for
Super fun.
coming and congratulations on the special.
Thanks. I'm so excited. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Bye, Mommy.
Tommy.
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 Tommy. Yeah.
Tommy.
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 Would you marry your dad? Just like the gays. Just like the gays. Just like the gays. Just like the gays.
Tommy, would you marry your son?
Yes, of course. My God, I wish I could. Tommy, would you marry your dad? Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course I would do it.
Christina, would you marry your son?
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you marry your dad?
Yeah, of course. I live for this kind of shit. Yeah.
Just like the gays. Just like the gays. Just like the gays. Just like the gays.
Would you marry your mom?
No.
Come on.
I think I'd marry my dad.
Okay. Christina,
Yeah.
would you marry your mom?
I don't know.
Please.
No.
Would you marry your dad? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really would. Just like the gays. Just like the gays. Just like the gays. Would you marry your dad?
You just watched your mom's house. Did you like it? Then watch another one. Watch our clips. I don't know. Check it out. Try it out. If you didn't like it, look for other stuff. Maybe in the next video, there's people getting hurt the way you like, or maybe gay dudes talking about dick stuff. I don't know. Try it out. Maybe there's always something for everybody. Just look in these cubes, squares, whatever.